Alright, we have another casting announcement for Batman vs. Superman. Now we have our fourth hero entering the film, Cyborg. And he's played by Ray Fisher, who is a theater actor and has done a bit of television. He's playing Cyborg, aka Victor Stone. Um, Apparently, he's going to have a small role, smaller than Wonder Woman and all them. So yeah, this film is pretty crap. This is the just call it Justice League already. I mean, seriously, Dwayne Johnson's still going around saying, "Oh, I'm playing a DC character." He's not bothering to say which one, all that. So yeah. As for the casting itself, I think this is good. I hear this guy is quite an acclaimed actor, actually. So that's cool. He hasn't done much film work, so I guess that's a bit sort of like, well, okay, but if I don't know, I consider theater acting to be a very high form of acting, so that's good. Apparently, he was also rumored for a role in Star Wars, but even if does have a small role, that still makes this fairly crowded. You're gonna have four heroes, but this also brings up a point I was sort of thinking about in that they went and cast Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman. Gal Gadot is not really a well-known actress, and she's playing Wonder Woman, a superhero that's never been seen on film before. Well, if you want to count the Lego movie, but yeah, it's never been seen on film before. Cyborg's never been seen on film before either, and Zack Snyder decided to cast basically no names, like small name actors for the role. Then he casts Ben Affleck as Batman. Yeah, we've all made the joke, Batfleck. A big name, but Batman's been done to death at this point. We've seen him in like countless films, good and bad. And then he. So what I'm starting to notice is that he's cast the no names for a lot of the characters that he wants to introduce, and the big names for the characters we've seen before. Now, of course, he didn't do that for Superman. He had to go no name for Superman. Henry Cavill, of course. But yeah, he cast Jesse Eisenberg, who is fairly well known, to play, Lex, of course, and we all know how we all feel about that. And, Jeremy Irons as Alfred. Jeremy Irons is pretty well known, for all those who've seen The Lion King. So, I think this is decent casting. I'm just curious how he fits into this. But apparently Henry Cavill said in an interview that he would like to see Cyborg. If he could, he would love to see Cyborg in a film. Either with him in it or just in general. So, cool, I guess. I guess most people, when Jesse Eisenberg was announced, everyone just sort of gave up hope. I have not given up hope yet. Well, for one, it's being, rewritten by, what's his name, Chris Terrio, who wrote Argo. So, that was a very well-written movie. So, cool. So yeah, that adds to the whole. I think this film could actually be good. When it was pushed back, I thought, okay, well, I'm like, no, I want to see this film now. That also means that, well, okay, that's an extra 10 months to get this film right. So I haven't given up hope yet. Now with all the absurd casting and all that, but Zack Snyder's made his casting work in Man of Steel. Now, granted, there wasn't as big debate about that. I mean, the only real debate around his casting in Man of Steel was Lawrence Fishburne as Perry White, and that, he's the first black actor to play Perry White. Perry White's a white guy in comics and all that. But that wasn't, like, huge. Everyone's like, yeah, he'll probably do well. It's just whatever. That wasn't that big, really. I saw it on a few things, forums and stuff. But he made that cast work, so yeah, maybe he can work his magic again. I don't know. I'm not saying he's always been good. I mean, Watchmen had a few bits where you're like, that could have been done better or whatever. 300 worked well. It's late. But yeah, I don't see this as a problem. So cool. Cyborg's in it. I know Cyborg best from Teen Titans, where he was basically the muscle guy. and a few other of those DC animated films. Um, his origin, if you want to see his origin, watch Justice League War. You get to see his origin. The Flashpoint Paradox, that was a neat take on Cyborg. That was he basically had the Superman role. He was like set in the Flashpoint universe, where basically he had the Superman like role. He was basically, the people the well regarded superhero and very powerful, could do a lot. Very respected. So yeah. What else is there? He was in Justice League Doom as well, I think. Yeah, he was. Where he was like the newest member after Batman left the Justice League after that whole thing. Spoilers. But yeah, Ray Fisher. I don't know much about him, but I'm gonna see if I think he's done some television work as well. So I'm gonna see if I can find in on stuff. But yeah, they start filming soon, I think. I mean, like a few weeks ago, Jennifer Garner said, "Oh yeah, Ben Affleck, my husband, he starts filming soon." Ben Affleck's still in L.A. apparently, not doing anything. Apparently, he looks huge. Henry Cavill, they're supposed to film in Detroit. Gal Gadot's in Detroit apparently. Henry Cavill is in Chicago or something, or somewhere else. There's some pictures of him. He looks big as well, bigger. So cool. But yeah, God, it is April 25th today. In a few days, this film will be just 2 years away. And hopefully it won't be a train wreck. I'm on the side thinking, like, I still have hope, but, knock on wood, I don't care. Yeah, whatever. But yeah, whoever Dwayne Johnson's playing, hopefully he's playing a villain. He could play Doomsday, maybe, or Metallo. Hopefully he's not playing another hero. That's 4 heroes already, with possibly Nightwing being in it. So yeah, that's all I have to say. Ray Fisher as Cyborg and Batman vs Superman. I think this is alright, cool. I hear it's a small role. So, yeah. I mean, Star Labs was mentioned in Man of Steel, so cool. So yeah, I think this is alright casting, and, if he's a small role, I mean, then sure, why not? Alright. Ray Fisher as Cyborg and Batman vs Superman. What do you think? Alright, see you later.